Hi there, my name is Daniel Walter Scott, and I'm an Adobe certified instructor here at Envato Tuts Plus. Now, in this course, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about getting started with Adobe InDesign. Now, this course is aimed at people completely new to InDesign. There is no need to have any previous experience in the software or graphic design or desktop publishing. We're going to start right at the beginning and work our way through step by step. Together, during this course, we're going to make a 4-page brochure learning the tools and techniques necessary to design it and get it ready for print. We'll work with color, we'll pick your own and use corporate colors as well. You'll learn how to choose and use fonts like a professional, even working on longer text documents. You'll learn how to find, resize, and crop images ready for your professional work. You'll learn how to open other people's InDesign files, fix the fonts, fix the images so that you can start making adjustments. So if you've never opened up InDesign, or you have and you've struggled a bit with it, come with me and I'll show you the easy way to make beautiful design work in Adobe InDesign. Hello there, you made it into the class. This video is all about us getting started, a few things we need to get set up. We'll download the exercise files, I'll show you how to share your files, and I'll show you how to get your machine set up so that your copy of InDesign looks like mine. So first up is downloading the source files, okay, so that you can play along with me. Depending on where you're watching this course, okay, first try might be going back to the home page of this course, and you'll see source files in kind of over this side of the video. Otherwise, check underneath this particular video, there'll be a useful links, okay, and see if the source file's in there. So download those and get ready. Next thing we'll talk about is
喂 ，Hello， 听到吗？没有。喂 ，Hello。哦，听到了。
有的，你看，有的，你看，听到吗？没有。
哦，听到。好的，有点延迟。
是有5秒，差不多3、4秒钟的延迟。
有点延迟。可以的，可以的。
对，可以。我觉得刚才是。
可以的，可以的。
不要再重复了。OK。我觉得刚才是。可是你这边没有设置好，大概是麦克风、扬声器，你也没有下扬声器啊。麦克风就是这个，那为什么会有回声呢？哦，
刚刚没有吧？
哦，可能是我这边，哦，我知道，是不是我这边的声音要进啊？我这边声音进到现场，再继续放视频。
is sharing your work. All right, next up is sharing your work and asking questions. So best place is on the...
是我在现场吧？
forum. Okay, so go to Envato Tuts Plus, okay, and go to the website and check out the forum. Okay, it's one of the top links on the website, and look for this course. Okay, it'll be labeled under InDesign for Beginners, and you can drop your questions and your homework that I said at the end of this in there. If you prefer, though, you want to share it on social media, okay, on Twitter, we are Tuts Plus Design, or me personally, I am Dan Loves Adobe, or on Instagram, I am Bring Your Own Laptop. So questions and cool examples of the work you've done, you can share them that way. Next thing we need to do is hang around. We're going to jump in and get our computer set up so that yours looks like can start off pretty perfect. All right, let's jump onto the computer. I'm not sure why I dived there, but hey, we're here. Is we need to kind of like internationalize ourselves. Because if you're working with imperial or metric measurements, sometimes InDesign loads up with something called pickers. In this course, so we've opened up InDesign. Yours might look a little different from mine, but that's all right. On a Mac, you follow units and increments. So that's if you're a Mac user. If you're a PC user, it's a very similar thing, but it's under Edit.
那还有回音吗？
Down here, you'll find something called Preferences and Units and Increments. Okay, so follow me in here. Now, I live in Europe, so I end up doing lots of things with millimeters, okay, but we're going to do this one in inches just because that's where most of the Tuts Plus crowd are from. Okay, so we're going to click on inches. Yours might be sent to Pikers. Okay, it's a kind of a more traditional print measurement. I don't even know how to use it. I always switch mine to inches and millimeters. So we're going to use inches and inches. Strokes are typically used as points. We never change that. I don't go and change anything else. One thing we might do while we're in here is go to the dictionary and just make sure you're using the language that's going to do your spell check, okay? So you can switch between English USA or English UK or whatever dictionary you need to use. Now, the thing is with changing this preference, make sure when you're doing it that no documents are open. If you have no documents open, it's going to change it forever for all new documents.
喂，你好。
If I have one
喂，你
document
好，
open
你好。
and then go and mess with it, it'll only change it for that particular document. So if you feel like you're changing it, it's never sticking,
喂，
it's because you've
你
got a
好。
document open. All right, next thing we're going to do is reset our workspace, just so that your version of InDesign looks like
能
mine.
听见我说话吗？
The first thing we
喂
need to do is just open up any
能
old
听见我说
document.
话
We're going to
吗？
make a new document, so File, New Document, and just leave all the defaults, whatever it's set to. I don't mind. Click Create. We'll cover all of that better in a second. What I want to do is make your InDesign version look like mine.
喂，你
Okay,
好，
to do
喂，
it,
你
you go
好。
up to Window, and just be sure you're on Essentials.
我在讲
Okay,
话。
so I'm using the version CC 2019. If you're using an earlier version, I'll talk about that just in a second, but you should be using the latest version if you can. Okay, so Workspace, make sure you're on Essentials, click on it. Okay, you should have a little tick next to it. And then you can go to Reset Essentials, okay? And then watch what happens to my little workspace. It kind of resets to the predefined size. And hopefully
那可以下去
now
了。
yours looks like mine and we can continue on. Now, if you're one of the people who are quite new to InDesign and Adobe programs, you might be like the person who loves to like accidentally drag these out to places and they end up in weird spots and you're like, oh no, panels everywhere. Okay. Window, Workspace, and just make sure on Essentials, you click on this Reset Essentials again and it's all back to normal. Now, if you're using an earlier version of InDesign, say 2018 or CS6
是的，
even,
贼好看。
you'll be able to follow along with this course. The trouble is going to be is you don't have this we'll have the properties panel is the same. You'll see a lot of the width and height along the top and so you're probably going to find guides not in a handy little button here. You're going to find it under Window and Guides. So you can play along. You just need a little bit more investigation involved. All right, so that's going to be it. Let's close down this window. Don't save it, and we'll move on to the next video where we start talking about new documents. Hey there, in this video we're going to create the cover for our brochure. We're going to create a new page and it's going to end up looking nothing like this. It's going to end up looking like this. A little more boring, but it's our first video. We're going to learn how to create a page, how to work with margins, and what this bleed thing is all about. All right, let's jump in and get busy. Okay, to get started, close down any document you might have opened or any new document you created in the last video. Let's all go to Start. Let's go to New and go to Document. All right, this thing appears. Yours is going to be different from mine because I've got lots of recent things I've used. Let's go across to Print. Now, it doesn't really matter if you're